friends, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my little porch office. Yes, you get it, probably the sound it's not the best what you can be at the moment because it's very empty and it's driving me insane, and I'm working on it so I can kind of bounce some of this sound and suck into the walls, hopefully, because it's bare walls at the moment. I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do it, but that's not the point of this video. Today we're talking about the Ace Pro or Insta360 Ace Pro, and you may wonder why on earth you're gonna talk about this camera when it's already Ace Pro 2 out there on the market. Well, because I like to buy cameras which I think it's gonna fit the purpose for my channel, and hopefully one of you out there having the same questions and it's wondering the same things, and it's probably don't want to go to the new model because the one which it's already on the market exists. It may bring you exactly what you need. So let's crack on. I mainly shoot product photography or a drinks photography or a YouTube videos like this one, or my cocktail channel, or my mixology hacks channel, which it's more about tutorials of teaching you how to prepare stuff at home. Okay, most of the time I shoot on my Sony cameras, not most of the time, 100% of the time. So why on earth I'm buying another camera? The answer is very simple. Sometimes it's very hard to carry on a big gear around, and we are going here to the personal prospect of things. Not about work, not about any commercial projects. It's about me going out with my family, or just being on holiday, or even visiting a city, going to the bar, want to film something, want to capture the moment and have it for me, or even share it with you. So I want something which I can keep in my pocket. I can have a quick shoot, I can have a B-rolls, I can maybe even replace as a part of my YouTube setup. So the Ace Pro seems to be ticking all these boxes. First of all, because it's a small, well built, it kind of makes sense to me. But obviously I wanted to choose for myself. So I got the camera, and I've already filmed one video for my YouTube channel, the cocktail one, and I'm pretty damn happy about it, which means automatically this camera replaces straight away one of my Sony cameras, which at the moment it's actually attached permanently to here, the setup on the desk, and I think this is where it's gonna stay. Before was used for my cocktail channels, but now I'm having the Ace Pro doing this job. So the first impression on the build. The camera is built really sturdy. It's very well put together. It's solid. Yes, it's plastic, but it's feel really solid, okay? It's small, but it doesn't feel like a toy. The flip screen, it's probably one of the first things that I called my attention, because you know very well, if you film yourself, let's say you're vlogging or you're doing videos like that, you want to have some kind of a visual to see where you are in the frame, how it's performing, is it good, the quality, the lighting. So it's nice to have this touch, and I think Ace Pro absolutely made fantastic addition with this flipping screen. The buttons is simple, and everything else it's on the screen on the back, touch screen. Very nice, very organized menu, very easy to operate, and it feels really intuitive, quite intuitive, if I have to put it this way. Again, this is just my first impression. I've already, like I say, I managed to film one video and I uploaded to my YouTube channel for the cocktails, and I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. I don't think anybody's gonna even realize that I'm filming on the Ace Pro. Rather than talking about specification that you can find online anywhere, of course, on other reviews, or even just go on Insta360 website and you can read everything about it, I care about a few things. First, image quality. Is it good enough? Can this genuinely replace my Sony camera for filming? And I'm not saying commercial work again, I want to mention this here. I'm saying about my YouTube channels, my everyday filming, my vlogging. Can this replace my Sony camera? Second, low light performance. That's something which is about to happen for me to explore and see how good it's performed in low light. Even though I don't film that much in nighttime, okay? The studio behind me, where it's my bar, it's control lighting environment, so I always gonna have proper lighting. But who knows? I'll go on holiday, I'll go out with my family, maybe bring the camera with me and see how we can capture some nice night videos or even pictures. So that's another thing. The third thing, which is very interesting for me, is the stabilization. Now we know all these cameras have stabilizations, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna work pretty well. I've already tested it, I drove my bike, I walk around, and I'm pretty happy with it. And in saying stabilizations, in some cases you may need to turn off the stabilization if you want to bring the action to the screen and maybe feeling kind of make the feel more natural. But it's good things to have stabilization, because I'm planning at some point to give the camera to my daughters and just let them go free and see what they're gonna capture, and maybe it's a good way to have this stabilization on without letting them know. So at least I know they're gonna bring some pictures which they are happy to keep. Fourth thing is battery life. So far I've used it on a few occasions. I'm not saying is it gonna survive full day of filming, I don't think so. But so far, for what I've done with the camera, I think the battery is doing really well, and it's having pretty good long life to give you enough time to capture anything you want. And end of the day, you can always bring a power bank with you and charge on a go, having a coffee, chill a little bit, and then continue filming. But we're gonna have to look this anyway in further videos. And finally, I wanna know if this camera can become a regular, like a workflow alongside my Sony setup, and I'm having the good feeling that it will be, but obviously I'm gonna test and see how it is. So this is the questions I'm gonna concentrate on to find the answer and see how good it's everything for what I need from this camera. And again, if it's something which you're wondering and this video can help you to decide, and obviously go for it or abandon it, that's absolutely fantastic. Even if I can help one person out there, I'm happy. That's the whole point of it, okay? Over the next few weeks, I'm gonna put the camera in real life situations. So actual shot, I'll compare against my Sony camera, I'll compare maybe with my phone, even I don't use my phone that often. I may use it for product videos, I'll take it outside, I'll test low lights, I'll test the audio because it's very important. Sometimes you may don't have the mic with you and you need the audio. I'll test the battery, I'll test the colors, everything that matters when you're creating content, okay? If it does something well, I'll tell you. If it doesn't, I'll tell you as well. So there's no sponsorships here, there's no marketing script, just honest experience, okay? I pay for this camera with my own money. I can tell whatever I want, and I will tell whatever I want, because end of the day I think that honesty is the most important in these reviews, okay? And considering I'm a small channel and pretty much probably nobody's gonna watch this video, I'll try to say everything good or bad and not spare you any information. Even before I using this camera, I think I already know the answer. If you're shooting high-end commercial work every day, you probably still reach out for your mirrorless camera, let's face it. But if you're creating YouTube videos, traveling, making social media content, or just recording behind the scenes, or maybe you just want to record, you know, your memories with the family, and finally you probably want a camera which is always with you, this could be a really interesting option. For me, it's already interesting option, and I really look forward to experiment everything and try to see how far I can push this camera. Whether that's actually true, whether this camera is gonna deliver what I expect from it, we'll find out in the next few videos, okay? But until then, this is simply my first impression. So no conclusion yet, no final verdict. It's things about to be explored, and I think that's much better way to look at new gear, okay? Not just go and throw everything on you in one video and just say, okay, hey, go and buy it, that's the link in the description, blah blah blah. No, that's not my thing. Over the next few weeks I'll be putting the Insta360 Ace Pro through plenty of real world tests. I mean, I'm not gonna go extreme, but I will give the camera the test of the things I want to perform, and I want to see if it's gonna bring everything to me what I wanted from this camera. So if you think of buying one, maybe hold on for a second. If you want to subscribe to the channel, if you want to see the next videos, if you want to see if it's actually worth to invest the money, follow along, subscribe, ask questions, maybe give ideas what you want me to test for you, because I have some ideas for myself, but maybe you want something specific, so let me know down in the comments. I can include it in the series, okay? And yeah, this is it pretty much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video and in future videos with the Ace Pro. But for now, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.